This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Still providing a path of hope for those battling addiction. We'll learn how Pathway to Recovery is helping during the pandemic. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Election Day is here. The polls close in Pennsylvania at 8 p.m. and live at 8 p.m. here on SSPTV. Our panel will break down the local and national races. Watch Your Vote 2020 live from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on SSPTV and on the SSPTV YouTube channel. Today's news feature is with Eileen Panzarella from Pathway to Recovery. She talks about how the group is helping people cope with addiction and mental health issues during the pandemic. Here's our Janine Lassant with more.
There are some important issues that we're all facing as we get through 2020. First, starting with what exactly Pathway to Recovery does and how you've been helping the community through this pandemic.
Sure. Well, Pathway to Recovery, we have two separate departments. We have an outpatient department, which is our drug and alcohol counseling department. So anyone having issues with drugs or alcohol, they can call up, get an evaluation, and then from there, the counselor will discuss the next steps, what is needed. If someone needs to go inpatient, they'll help them do that. If they need an intensive outpatient, we run that here 3 days a week. Or if they just need maybe weekly meetings. So that will be discussed. We also have a mental health department, and that with a psychiatrist on staff. So if anyone is dealing with mental health issues, they can also call up, the same thing, have an evaluation, and then from there, see what needs to be done. Do they need to see the psychiatrist? Do they need counseling? All that will take place. My department's the prevention department, so we are trying to prevent those issues from happening, and we're doing things out in the community, participating in any kind of events. We're doing a lot of virtual things as well, posting a lot on Facebook just because of now it's hard getting out, reaching people in person. But we're trying, we just started getting back into the schools, doing virtual classes now with the Hazleton Area School District. So hopefully moving forward, more and more of the students will be seeing some of our programs.
Can you talk to us a little bit about some tips and some signs we should be looking for in our children, in our youth? Even
being angry can just be a sign that they are being stressed out in some way, arguing a lot, argumentative. So some of the things, especially when we talk about teenagers, you know, some of those things are teenage kind of things, but they can also be stressed. So it's be aware, you know, see, is this something that's been continuing for a while with their child? And then maybe they want to look at, you know, is their child experiencing stress? Some of the things that very simply that they can do is, you know, get their child outside. And now, even though it's getting cold, out in nature, you know, the fresh air, and that maybe the family goes for a walk, or, you know, they're just in their backyard. So get out in nature, have them, maybe they can't be face to face, but they could still talk to their friends, talk to family members. Listening to music can be a stress reducer, and it's splashing just cold water on your face. Laughing is a great one. You know, have a family movie night and watch some funny shows, and that where everybody's laughing. So there's a lot of little things they can do to help relieve that.
There is a program called SAP that parents should be aware of.
Yes, parents should know. SAP is the Student Assistance Program running in all of the schools in the Hazleton area. So if your child, no matter what school, if they're having any issues, maybe you feel that they're overly stressed, they're not coping well, and they need more than what you can, you know, as a parent can do. Or maybe you find out they're using drugs. and that, or some substance, and you want to reach out for help. If you contact your school's guidance counselor, we have bi-weekly meetings. It's called the SAP team, the Student Assistance Program, the school nurse, administration, other agencies, counseling agencies, the drug and alcohol agencies, and we will discuss what is the best way to progress with this student and get them resources that they need, and reach out to the family. So they should definitely reach out to their school if they're, noticing anything different and upsetting.
Very good. Also, the number 570-455-9902 if you wanted more information. Eileen, thanks for joining us here on SSPTV News.
Today's news feature is brought to you by the Cheese Store and more in Hazleton. Stop by for prepared food specials. For more information, you can call 570-455-3425.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low of 32 degrees. Wednesday looks nice, sunny with highs in the mid-50s. At night, it's mostly clear with a low of 38 degrees. Thursday is mostly sunny with a high of 58. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 42. Friday is sunny with a high of 60 degrees. Friday night, mostly clear with a low of 43. Saturday is sunny with a high of 63. And Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 44 degrees. Here's today's SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard. Nick Hebel of Hazleton area qualified for the State Cross Country Championships after finishing third at the District 2 AAA meet on Monday. The District 2 4A boys soccer playoff game between Hazleton area and Wyoming Valley West went to extra time with the Spartans getting the win. Gavin Huey, Joseph Rosario, and Tanner Paisley scored for Hazleton. Coming up, hear about Joe Maddon's first season as Los Angeles Angels manager, and we take a behind-the-scenes look at a movie with some local ties called Sanitize This. And in the SSPTV Spotlight, the topic of nearsightedness is discussed on our show I Care Today.
St. Michael's Ukrainian Church in Shenandoah will be having a soup sale now through November 4th. The soups, which are listed on your screen, will be $6.50 each, and they can be picked up on Sunday, November 8th from 12 noon until 2 p.m. To place an order, you can call 570-467-3894.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following: Technical Sergeant Carl Michael Birdman Butalis, 71 of Mountaintop. The funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo. Mass is Thursday at 10:30 a.m. at St. Michael's Byzantine Catholic Church in McAdoo. Friends and family may call Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the funeral home. Condolences can be made at DamianoFHINC.com. Robert Joseph Gentle, 82 of Hazleton. The funeral is Thursday at 1:30 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazleton. Friends and family may call Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the funeral home. Condolences can be made at MoranFuneralHome.com. Kevin J. Zanolini, 33 of Sugarloaf Township. The funeral is Thursday at 10:30 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen. Mass is Thursday at 11 a.m. at Sacred Heart Church in Weston. Friends and family may call Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Thursday from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. at the funeral home. Condolences can be made at HarmonFuneral.com. Glenn E. Deal, 85 of Black Creek Township. Services are private. The Heller Funeral Home in Nescapec is assisting the family. Condolences can be emailed to condolences@hellerfuneral.com. Mary T. Sando, 94, formerly of Harley. The Frank J. Bonnet Funeral Home in Hazleton will announce arrangements. And John P. Randall, 50 of Drums. The Harmon Funeral Home in Drums will announce arrangements. The social news is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. For information, call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.